Salt water pools along the lower lash, memories colliding in a tragic crash. Linen pillowcases stained with damp grief, begging the universe for slight relief.
Mute agony clenches the tight jaw, revealing a sensitive emotional flaw. No utterance escapes the trembling lip, losing the final desperate grip. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. Ooh, these silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak. Weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Tissue boxes emptied one by one, hiding away from the glaring sun, gasping for breath in the quiet dark,
leaving an invisible permanent mark. Salt leaves a trail of stinging crust, betraying the foundation of mutual trust. Mourning the fracture of a precious bond, staring blankly at the rippling pond. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak. Weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. How to properly grieve. Hold it back, let it out, breathe through the sound. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, cheeks down, grief subsides. thermometer drops abruptly low, watching the turbulent clouds below. Electricity crackles overhead, a magnificent canopy of lead.
Whirlwinds twirl the prairie grass, bending the branches as they pass.
Cyclones form a stunning view, raging fiercely yet somehow subdued. The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate. A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft as milk, tearing down the walls we built, washing away the residual guilt.
The eye of the tempest offers peace, a momentary tranquil release. Swirling debris dances around, barely making a disruptive sound.
Gusts sweep the valley floor, knocking upon the cellar door. Yet no destruction comes to pass, just a trembling blade of grass. The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate. A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft as milk, tearing down the walls we built, washing away the residual guilt. Embrace the furious spinning gale, let the ferocious winds prevail. It cleaves the slate, sweeps it bare, leaving a purified, buzzing air. The wind howls, a center holds pure chaos. Caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. A hurricane wrapped in silk, smooth as honey, soft as milk, tearing down the walls we built, washing away the residual guilt. Skies clear, the cyclone fades, peaceful aftermath. Observing you across the crowded plaza, like watching an unreachable star. You laugh at someone else's joke, My timid vocal cords suddenly choke.
Sitting anonymously on the park bench, feeling this overwhelming jealous wrench. You walk a dog down the pavement,
ignorant of my silent enslavement. The chasm of hesitation divides where my cowardly affection hides, afraid to ruin the perfect illusion, fearing a terrible, harsh conclusion. Enduring this painful, quiet longing, desperate for a sense of belonging, loving from a vast, safe distance, offering zero romantic resistance. A secret crush locked in a vault, my own excruciating personal fault.
drafting a text I will never send, pretending to merely be a friend,
storing your photos on my drive just to keep the fantasy alive.
memorizing your daily routine, the most beautiful sight I have seen.
But I remain a background extra in your grand cinematic orchestra. A chasm of hesitation divides where my cowardly affection hides, afraid to ruin the perfect illusion, fearing a terrible, harsh conclusion. Enduring this painful, quiet longing, desperate for a sense of belonging, loving from a vast, safe distance, offering zero romantic resistance. A secret crush locked in a vault, my own excruciating personal fault. Alone, will I ever muster the necessary nerve, or simply accept the fate I deserve? Do not speak, just watch. Stay hidden during this painful, quiet longing, desperate for a sense of belonging, loving from a vast, safe distance, offering zero romantic resistance. A secret crush locked in a vault, my own excruciating personal fault. Walking away, looking back unnoticed. My heart is skipping every beat, walking walking down this empty street. The tempo changed when you walked in. Underneath my tired skin,
I've been out of sync so long, trying to find where I belong.
your gaze is like a perfect tune beneath the pale and silver moon. Life is just a jagged line, waiting for your hand in mine. Broken rhythm, heart in time, such a beautiful messy climb. We are perfectly out of phase, lost inside this urban maze.
Let the needle skip the groove. There is nothing left to prove.
I stumble forward into you in everything we try to do.
It doesn't have to sound so right
to make it through this velvet night. The discord is the song we sing for the peace that it can bring. Life is just a jagged line, waiting for your hand in mine. Broken rhythm, heart in time, such a beautiful messy climb. We are perfectly out of phase, lost inside this urban maze. Maybe we're just meant to sway in a wild and disjointed way. Forget the count, forget the pace, just find the quiet in this space. Not broken, it's just different, just us. Broken rhythm, heart in time, such a beautiful messy climb. We are perfectly out of phase, lost inside this urban maze.
just out of time.
Broken rhythm, perfectly ours. Words hang heavy in the hall, tracing patterns on the wall. I whisper low, you look away. There's so much left for us to say.
I hear the ghost of how we spoke before the morning promise broke. A hollow sound,
A distant ring, winter's a breath in early spring. walls reflect the things we hide, with nowhere left for us to slide. Silent echo ringing clear in the space where you were near. Every sigh is amplified, with nowhere for our love to hide.
I search the corners of the room for a flower that refuses to bloom. The mirror shows a lonely frame, calling out a different name. Silence is an empty space. It's the map of every place. We fail to hold, we fail to feel, trying hard to make it real. The walls reflect the things we hide, with nowhere left for us to slide. Silent echo ringing clear in the space where you were near. Every sigh is amplified, with nowhere for our love to
Saltwater pools along the lower lash, memories colliding in a tragic crash. Linen pillowcases stained with damp grief, begging the universe for slight relief.
Mute agony clenches the tight jaw, revealing a sensitive emotional flaw.
No utterance escapes the trembling lip, losing the final desperate grip. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden, heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular
Tissue boxes emptied one by one, hiding away from the glaring sun, gasping for breath in the quiet dark,
leaving an invisible permanent mark. Salt leaves a trail of stinging crust, betraying the foundation of mutual trust, mourning the fracture of a precious bond, staring blankly at the rippling pond. Swelling under the swollen eyelid, emotions desperately trying to hide. A terrible lump blocks the throat, sinking the fragile paper boat. These silent tears roll unannounced, a heavy burden, heavily pronounced. Pearls of anguish falling down the cheek, making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Learning exactly how to properly grieve. Hold it back, let it out, breathe through the sigh. These silent tears roll unannounced, making the muscular body weak, weeping without producing a sound, shattering loudly upon the ground. Eyes red, cheeks damp, grief subsides. October foliage turns brilliant gold, watching the seasonal transition unfold. Maple branches shedding their crust, leaving a trail of orange rust. Harvest breezes sweep the pumpkin patch, unlocking the heavy wooden latch. Geese migrate toward the southern equator, promising to return much later. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck, standing upon the cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber. Acorns drop from the towering oak, smell
chimney smoke. Farmers gather the final crop before the temperature begins to drop.
Sweaters woven from thick wool, tugging the wagon, giving a pull. Pumpkins waiting on the grassy lawn, welcoming the chilly brisk dawn. Crisp weather bites the exposed neck,
Standing upon the
cedar deck. Nature prepares for the freezing frost, calculating the eventual cost. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray skies. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber.
Deciduous crown stripped completely bare, tossing the brittle fragments into the air.
Embrace the change in earthy scent, appreciating the energy spent. Leaves crunch, wind blows, seasons shift. Listen to the autumn sighs beneath the overcast gray sky. Timber crunches beneath the boot, digging deeply into the root. The forest sleeps in a quiet slumber, counting the logs of chopped lumber. Golden landscape, bare branches, winter approaches. Floating upon an invisible wave, entering a sacred hidden cave. No vocal cords required to speak, reaching the spiritual mountain peak.
Frequencies hum beneath the bone, a telepathy uniquely our own. Translating the silence of the night, guided by an inner glowing light. Beyond the physical realm of touch, a deeper connection meaning so much. Transmitting thoughts across the space, meeting in an astral holy place. Hearing those soul whispers in the breeze, unlocking the chest with absolute ease. Sacred dialogue, pure and true, traveling magnetically from me to you. Spirit connects without a single word, the loudest message ever heard. Meditation brings your presence near, conquering every mortal fear. Tuning into the celestial broadcast, building a bond designed to last. past,
hovering above the earthly ground, where ultimate serenity is found. Energy flows through the open crown, never letting each other down. Beyond the physical realm of touch, a deeper connection meaning so much, transmitting thoughts across the space, meeting in an astral holy place, hearing those soul whispers in the breeze, unlocking the chest with absolute ease. A sacred dialogue, pure and true, traveling magnetically from me to you. Spirit connects without a single word, the loudest message ever heard. Shell behind. Listen closely, feel the frequency, understand completely. Hearing those soul whispers in the breeze, unlocking the chest with absolute ease. A sacred dialogue, pure and true. You traveling magnetically from me to you. Spirit connects without a single word. The loudest message ever heard. Silence speaks. Energy binds awakening. Sepia portraits sit upon the mantelpiece, wishing this restless yearning would decrease. Dusty albums showing smiles so grand, back when you eagerly held my hand.
letters written in cursive ink, making my exhausted spirit sink.
Postage stamps from a distant coast, chasing the memory of a ghost. Vibrant hues turn into pale ash, recalling the moments in a flash. Time steals the passion we possessed, leaving an ache within the chest. Faded love, a crumbling antique, makes the bravest soldier weak. We try grasping the slipping sand, unable to fulfill what we planned. Promises erode like old stone. Now we walk this path alone.
Dry petals pressed lost inside a book.
I remember the exact way you look.
Romance wilted without the sun,
accepting that our journey is done. Torn tickets from a matinee show. Where did the affection go? Souvenirs gathered on a shelf, reminding me of my younger self. Vibrant hues turn into pale ash, recalling the moments in a flash. Time steals the passion we possessed, leaving an ache within the chest. Faded love, a crumbling antique, makes the bravest soldier weak. We try grasping a slipping sand, unable to fulfill what we planned. Promises erode like old stone. Now we walk this path alone. Can we paint the canvas anew, bring back the vivid shade of blue? Or should we let the gallery close, say goodbye to the withered rose? Let it go, walk away, stop the yearning. Faded love, a crumbling antique, makes the bravest soldier weak. We try grasping the slipping sand, unable to fulfill what we planned. Promises erode like old stone. Now we walk this path alone. Colors blur, pictures tear, the gallery shuts. Colors blur, pictures tear. Dust gathers on the ivory board, striking a deeply dissonant chord. The stage is vacant, the audience gone. I sit at the bench, playing until dawn.
Fingers tremble over the ebony wood. I would rewrite the symphony if I could. Notes bounce off the auditorium ceiling, revealing every suppressed raw feeling. A solitary tune echoes down the aisle, measuring the distance mile by mile. Without a vocalist to sing the rhyme, just instrumental echoes frozen in time. These lonely keys cry out a name, a tragic sonata carrying the blame, pressing the pedals to extend the wail, telling a wordless heartbreaking tale. Music is a language for the broken soul, trying to make a
shattered melody whole.
The microphone stand leans to the side, nowhere for the acoustic resonance to hide. I try to find the major scale again, but it keeps shifting back into the pain. Sheet paper scatters across the floor. I cannot read the composition anymore. Treble and bass clash in the grand hall, waiting for a curtain that will never fall. A solitary tune echoes down the aisle, measuring the distance mile by mile, without a vocalist to sing the rhyme, just instrumental echoes frozen in time. These lonely keys cry out a name, a tragic sonata carrying the blame, pressing the pedals to extend the wail, telling a word is heartbreaking tale. Music is a language for the broken soul, trying to make a shattered melody whole. A shattered melody whole. The final chord lifting the hands and closing the lid. Dust gathers on the ivory board, striking a deeply dissonant chord. The stage is vacant, the audience gone. I sit at the bench playing until dawn. Fingers tremble over the ebony wood. I would rewrite the symphony if I could. Notes bounce off the auditorium ceiling, revealing every suppressed, raw feeling. A solitary tune echoes down the aisle, measuring the distance mile by mile, without a vocalist to sing the rhyme, just instrumental echoes frozen in time. These lonely keys cry out a name, a tragic sonata carrying the blame. acoustic resonance to hide. I try to find the major scale again, but it keeps shifting back into the pain. Sheet paper scatters across the floor. I cannot read the composition anymore. Treble and bass clash in the grand hall, waiting for a curtain that will never fall. A solitary tune echoes down the aisle, measuring the distance mile by mile, without a vocalist to sing the rhyme, just instrumental echoes frozen in time. These lonely keys cry out a name, a tragic sonata carrying the blame. Hey, pressing the pedals to extend the weight, telling a wordless heartbreaking tale. Music is a language for the broken soul, trying to make a shattered melody whole. Harmony is lost, rhythm is dead, following the tempo inside my head. Can you hear the pitch falling flat, wondering where the inspiration is? Strike the key, let it ring. Listen to the silence. These lonely keys cry out a name. Oh, a tragic sonata carrying the blame. Oh, pressing the pedals to extend the weight, telling a wordless heartbreaking tale. Music is a language for the broken soul, trying to make a shattered melody whole. The final chord, lifting the hands, closing the lid. Plum grapes hang from the twisted vine, aged perfectly by a grand design. The vineyard basks in the Tuscan heat, making the harvest incredibly sweet.
Barrels rest inside the cooling cellar, a story waiting for a master teller.
Cork popping loudly from the bottleneck, writing a massive romantic check.
Fermentation takes decades to complete.
A culinary agricultural feat.
Pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet.
Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stain imported directly from the deep south.
Swirling the crystal stemware round, appreciating the sediment we found.
Complex flavors burst upon the tongue, reminding us when we were young. A bouquet of cherry and ritual, laughing at a whispered private joke. The alcohol warms the shivering spine, enjoying this luxurious divine time.
Fermentation takes decades to complete,
A culinary agricultural feat.
pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet.
Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south.
Crushed fruit turns into pure gold, a magical alchemy, brave and bold.
Cheers to the future, toast to the past, hoping this delicious flavor will last.
Raise a glass,
Make a toast, drink it down. Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south.
empty bottle,
Rosy cheeks, perfect pairing. Cigarette clouds hover near the ceiling fan, studying the profile of a mysterious man. Dim bulbs cast a yellow glow, watching the patrons come and go.
Matches strike against the matchbook cover, looking for a temporary lover. Ash falls quietly onto the tray, conversations drifting belt away. Breathe in the nicotine atmosphere, nothing is ever totally clear. Foggy sights and muffled sound, spinning the dizzy minds around. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tomb. Lungs filled with the bitter air, nobody seems to truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are. A platter of stouts, igniting the lingering heavy doubts. Coins clink inside the tipping jar, strumming a broken cheap guitar. Puffing out rings into the haze, caught inside an endless maze. The jukebox
hums a classic track.
There is absolutely no
Going back. Breathing the nicotine atmosphere. Nothing is ever totally clear. Foggy sights and muffled sounds, spinning the dizzy minds around. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tomb. Lungs filled with the bitter air.
Nobody seems to
Truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar,
wondering exactly who we are.
suffocating, yet we choose to stay. Coughing the lonely night away. Eyes water from the stinging fuse, wandering among the crowded rooms. Inhale deeply,
Exhale slow.
embrace the blur. Trapped inside a smoky room, a comfortable hazy tomb. Lungs filled with the bitter air. Nobody seems to truly care. We hide behind the thick cigar, wondering exactly who we are. Clear the air, open the window, stub it out, stub it out, stub it out. Stub it out. Hey, 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 hey. Plum grapes hang from a twisted vine, aged perfectly by a grand design. The vineyard basks in the Tuscan heat, making the harvest incredibly sweet.
Barrels rest inside the cooling cellar, a story waiting for a master teller. Cork popping loudly from the bottleneck, riding a massive romantic check.
Fermentation takes decades to complete, a culinary agricultural feat. Pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet. Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains a smiling mouth and poured it directly from the deep south.
Swirling the crystal stem we're round, appreciating the sediment we found. Complex flavors burst upon the tongue, reminding us when we were young.
A bouquet of cherry and rich oak, laughing at a whispered private joke. The alcohol warms a shivering spine. Enjoy this luxurious divine dine. Fermentation takes decades to complete, a culinary agricultural feat. Pour the ruby liquid into the goblet, wearing a matching crimson bracelet. Sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south. Crushed fruit turns into pure gold, a magical alchemy, brave and bold. Cheers to the future, toast to the past, hoping this delicious flavor will last.
Just a guy, make a toast.
Drink it down, sipping this sweet wine tonight, basking in the candlelight. A gorgeous vintage, bold and rare, intoxicating the evening air. Burgundy stains the smiling mouth, imported directly from the deep south. Empty bottle, rosy cheeks, perfect pairing.
Amethyst ribbons paint the sky as the swallows flutter by, standing beside the marble arch, preparing for the ceremonial march. Adjusting the collar on my suit, the congregational crowd is mute, holding the golden circular band, waiting to claim your willing hand. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen. Speaking the oaths loud and clear, banishing every lingering fear. For better or worse, the phrasing goes as the nearby river gently flows. The priest recites the ancient prayer, incense wafts through the cooling air. Two separate paths converge as one, right after the setting of the sun. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with
with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars, a lifetime pledge as shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen. Say I do, where the rain forever bows, swearing these solemn twilight vows, swearing these solemn the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars, a lifetime pledge as shadows devotion strengthen, the kiss, the cheer, the soft lights dance upon the floor. I don't need the world no more, just the shadow of your skin, where the quiet nights begin.
I've walked 1,000 miles of road to drop this heavy, weary load. Your melody is all I hear, drawing all the starlight near. The air is thick with history, wrapped in shades of mystery. Velvet smoke rising high underneath the velvet sky. Hold me close, don't let me go, lost in this sweet, steady flow. Glass is sitting dry, I see the truth inside your eye.
No more running from the ghost of the things I miss the most. Pour the wine and turn the key, there's no one else but you and me.
The rhythm settles in our chest, finally we found our rest.
The air is thick with history, wrapped in shades of mystery. Velvet smoke rising high underneath The barometer drops abruptly low, watching the turbulent clouds below. Electricity crackles overhead, a magnificent canopy of lead.
Whirlwinds twirl the prairie grass, bending the branches as they pass. Cyclones form a stunning view, raging fiercely, yet somehow subdued.
The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate.
A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum.
Caught inside this gentle storm,
where the wild anomalies form, a hurricane
wrapped in silk,
smooth as honey,
soft as milk,
tearing down the walls we built,
washing away the residual guilt.
The eye of the tempest offers peace,
a momentary tranquil release.
Swirling debris dances around,
barely making a disruptive sound. Gusts sweep the valley floor, knocking upon the cellar door, yet no destruction comes to pass, just a trembling blade of grass. The atmosphere shifts its heavy weight, welcoming this unpredictable fate.
A furious roar becomes a hum, beating like a distant tribal drum.
Caught inside this gentle storm,
where the wild anomalies form,
a hurricane wrapped in silk,
smooth as honey,
soft as milk,
tearing down the walls we built,
washing away the residual guilt. Sweeps it bare, leaving a purified, buzzing air. The wind howls, the sinner holds pure chaos, caught inside this gentle storm, where the wild anomalies form. Amethyst ribbons paint the sky as the swallows flutter by,
standing beside the marble arch,
preparing for the ceremonial march,
adjusting the collar on my suit. The congregational crowd is mute,
holding the golden circular band, waiting to claim your willing hand.
The sun dips below the ocean line,
creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledges, shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen.
speaking the oaths aloud and clear, banishing every lingering fear. For better or worse, the phrasing goes as the nearby river gently flows.
The priest recites the ancient prayer, incense wafts through the cooling air. Two separate paths converge as one right after the setting of the sun. The sun dips below the ocean line, creating a picturesque holy shrine. Evening descends with purple grace, blessing this consecrated place, swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen. Seal the covenant with a kiss, entering marital eternal bliss, until death brings the final sleep. This sacred promise we shall keep. Say I do. Wear the ring, forever bound. Swearing these solemn twilight vows as the surrounding forest bows, promising forever under the stars, healing all our previous scars. A lifetime pledge as shadows lengthen, watching our devotion strengthen. Kiss the cheer